Welcome to SiriusXM NFL Radio. Always a pleasure to be joined by Pat Kirwan, my partner on Moving the Chains. And Pat, here we are at Cleveland Browns training camp. Pretty exciting. A lot of talent on the roster, but let's break it down. They were 4-12 a year ago. That's fourth in the AFC North. And you look at this since the return of the Cleveland Browns to the NFL. 15 years ago, they've had six regime changes in terms of new coaches. What are you liking so far from Mike Penton, the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns?
Well, I like Mike's style. He's a player's coach. You can see that. He's getting a great response from his players. I already feel comfortable that he and Ray Farmer are getting along very well, and they're going to build this. Jimmy Haslam needs to leave them alone now and let this thing go for a couple of years. And I do like the battle at quarterback. I think it's a legitimate battle. I think Brian Hoyer's not giving a thing away, and Manziel's going after it. So what else could you want when you have a quarterback situation like that?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because a lot of excitement about a 4-12 team. A lot of it surrounds the quarterback. What are you liking on the offensive side of the ball? It seems like it could be a committee of wide receivers that lead to the production, and maybe talk about the running game, which is going to be based by new offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, I don't like the wide receiver situation yet, and if Gordon were to come back, we'll find that out in a day or so. Maybe it would improve, but I do like the running backs. I like that they brought in the running back from the Houston Texans, Tate, and I do like Terrence West, the kid they got from Towson State. They need the running game to work. We got Joe Thomas over there, Batonio, the guard that they just drafted. He's going to land up as a starter. Alex Mack's an elite center. They're going to be pretty good in the offensive line. They got to be able to pound the football. And they need to do that to keep their opponent on the sideline because they can't afford to get into any shooting matches this year. They're not going to be good enough that way.
Mike Penton is a defensive coach by trade, but Jim O'Neill will be the defensive coordinator. Pretty good talent to work with. Let's start with the secondary and their first-round draft pick, Justin Gilbert.
I think Justin Gilbert's an outstanding player, and he's going to get tested early because no one wants to throw at Joe Hayden. But I see him already as a press man corner. They can do things. Got to remember the background of Mike Penton. He wants to be a pressure team. He likes to leave his corners on an island. He'll have no problem leaving Justin Gilbert out there.
Good linebackers. When you look, you bring over Carlos Dansby from the Arizona Cardinals and Barkevious Mingo. Keep your eye on that player as an outside backer rushing the quarterback. So good defense, and that'll wrap it up from Cleveland Browns training camp. A lot of talent, and we'll see where it goes with the first-year head coach.